2 billion.
2 billion. Now, that's the kind of scale. When we talk of India producing and distributing free vaccines, you know what the figure is? It is 190 crores or 200 crores. 2 billion people have been vaccinated by this country free of cost after developing a vaccine. And I think what is very important to remember is that we have not only vaccinated our own population, we have also assumed our responsibility as global citizens and made that vaccine available to countries in our neighborhood and other parts of the world. And that is the philosophy that we share. I can tell you we are extremely grateful that the Honorable Speaker has graced this occasion. For those of you who have come from outside, I must share with you that I keep telling the Honorable Speaker that he is the presiding officer not only of the Indian Lok Sabha or the Indian Parliament's lower house, but in a sense he is the presiding officer of the world's largest democracy. And I think his own personal popularity, when you see, if you sit through the Lok Sabha with him, I think cutting across party lines, he would win any contest there. Of course, he is also a hard taskmaster. And somebody says that if you have to deal with technology, I think one of the previous speakers says if you can keep 543 members under control, that speaks a lot for his managerial skills. I am going to fast forward because I think one of the previous speakers was complaining he had only been allotted 4 minutes. I have probably been allotted only a minute or two more. But I can tell you, today we are in this happy situation of India being the world's fastest growing major economy. Actually, it's the fastest growing economy in any sector. The latest figure I saw was 8.2% in fiscal year 22-23. But this would not have been possible, and that's the thrust of my message, unless we have the full and wholehearted support of Indian industry to adapt and evolve workplace norms in a post-pandemic era. So I want to compliment not only the oil industry with which I am now associated, but Indian industry overall, and in the journey forward, the supreme philosophy of the Prime Minister is from Sarvodaya to Antyodaya, or to the farthest first, which is also the essence of the philosophy on which the Sustainable Development Goals are based. And today, as the world transits to 2030 or the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals, I think India will play a very major role, and that role will come through the delivery of goods and services to not only our population, but also to ensuring that we do this in a sustainable way. India will need to invest in the training and development of new technologies such as 5G, VR and AR to deliver the innovations we need in sectors like green hydrogen, battery storage, biofuels in their organization. And I'm sure that all our industry captains, including those gathered here, are investing in R&D and T&D for upskilling their workforce and preparing them to lead such transition. And when I sit next to the Honorable Speaker, I have to be extremely cautious because we are in the process just now of redeveloping the core of our physical architecture through where governance is done, and that means the Central Vista project. Our current Parliament building and our current government offices were designed by our good friends in 1916, and they had no idea in 1916 that India would be an independent country in 1947. But we are building the new Parliament, which the Honourable Speaker is going to preside over for the next 200 years, 250 years. So I'm always worried when I sit next to him that he might ask me, how is it coming along? He was asking me something about some part of it. I told him that I get worried, but it's on time. So I want to assure all of you that the India of tomorrow will develop, and that I'm sure that a conference like you, which brings a discussion on best practices, which brings a discussion on experiences which will benefit us not only, but all the distinguished participants who have come from other countries. I extend a very warm welcome to all of you. Thank you.